Hello and welcome to Equinox Week 12, Fat Raccoons versus IGNI. Hello, I am special guest Tent, and I'm going to be solo casting this game today. So welcome up, stay tuned. It's going to be pretty epic, bro. How is Twitch chat? How's everyone doing? Good? Great. Awesome. Thank you, Luke, for the shout out. Yeah, I love you too, buddy. When you're watching this back, give me a heart emoji in my DMs. Thank you. Where is are we starting game? Start, please. Yeah, this is actually Fat Raccoon's last chance at playoffs. So we'll see if they can pop off. Oh, what's going on? We got a last minute switch right now. Sojin has moved to spectators. I actually thought he was mid. Oh, he has left the lobby. Oh, well. Oh, he's support. Okay. Poggy. Right, okay. We're all in order now. Let's go. So, yeah. I am wondering what they're going to pick. The meta is looking pretty bleak, not going to lie. Although, I've been spamming a lot of Taric in solo queue. That champion is very good in low elo, let me tell you. Everyone's spamming the R. Everyone is ready. We are waiting for the start of Cream Soda, the top laner. And yeah, we're gonna get into game soon. Please start the game. Thank you. Right, we're getting into the game. Holy moly, that was a bit rough. Okay, we are the one. IGNI. IGNI is banning. We'll see what they're banning. They're going to ban the Kazakhs, taking it away from Wayne M. Obviously, you know, Wayne's carry pool was pretty large. He does play an extensive amount. See a Vladimir ban getting targeted, I presume, towards Axile. Axile's mid lane capabilities is absolutely mental. So obviously Vlad is a quintessential ban against him. Vladimir is very strong in the current meta. Very how do I say, explosive. Can literally one shot your entire team with QR and a flash if needed to gap close. Jarvan's getting banned against Wayne M. Obviously Jarvan's pretty good. His EQ is very consistent, very reliable. It's a free knock-up. And even if you don't land it, you can always flash on top of them. That will always knock them up. Zyra getting banned against Sojin. Sojin is a guy I've played against before as support. It is not fun. It is really not fun, especially if playing a mage like Zyra completely locks your bot lane down and really bends you over. And it's not fun. Rek'Sai has been targeted again. Very strong jungler right now. Actually received nerfs this patch, but I don't think that's enough to stop her being completely bonk Conqueror. And obviously we saw Conqueror get nerfed 2 patches ago, but still not enough to stop that rune. Cassiopeia is first. The last ban we see from side of Fat Raccoons. And Silas is being first picked on the side of IGNI. Pretty strong first pick. A lot of engage, obviously, with the Son Abduct. Is that? Yeah, the good gap close and the ability to steal the enemy's ultimate, which, if the enemy is going for his team fight comp, it's pretty nasty. One thing I would like to mention, though, as Sejuani does get picked up for Wayne, one thing I'd like to mention is Pike X Kled has not been banned. Obviously, the guy is pretty, I wouldn't say pretty, I'd say amazingly good on that Kled pick. Some people would argue that it's his best pick and he can't play anything else, but I would argue against that. Pike's champ pool is pretty extensive, if you can ask me. Leona is getting hovered, but a quick switch over to Karma is going to be locked in for Olympia in the bot lane. Karma's pretty strong. A lot of ranged attack and overall really good team fight with the ultimate combo into E. Sorry, not R. I don't know how you would combo R into R as buff towards the other abilities, but we'll move on from that. Fat Raccoons' team fight is looking pretty strong right now, but so is IGNI, as we see the Kai'Sa being picked up for Mig Refugee, also known in the community as Luke. His AD is pretty strong. I would argue that it's on the same level as Mitre, and Mitre has been playing AD for a long time. But yeah, we will see what IGNI. Sojin on the Alistar. A lot of engage, obviously helping the Kai'Sa get that passive stacked up and procced in lane. Probably taking Ignite, as that's the most common summon for supports nowadays. Don't really see Exhaust, although I do play Exhaust, actually. Probably why I'm still in gold, huh? Zed Hover for DMO, but it's going to be the quick switcheroo to Kled, as I was saying earlier. The Kled is pretty strong for Pike. If he gets it, then might as well take it, you know? It's not banned, take it. Obviously, Fat Raccoons have asked Pike what counters are to Kled, and obviously there's Fiora. We don't want to see Mr. Cream Soda on that Fiora against Kled. Pretty gnarly for Kled, pretty gnarly. But it could be the quick bait and switch, and, you know, we could see the Silas top lane. So we'll see what happens there. And Caitlyn's been banned away from Mitre. If you've been a big part of the community since ages away, Mitre has been known for his Caitlyn. On previous team he was on, Porotastic, it's pretty gnarly, not gonna lie. His 5,000 range RSC one-shot build was forced to be reckoned with. The Rally has been banned away, obviously, as another Kled counter. Sivir, though, being banned away, pretty safe. Mitre is, you know, I wouldn't say he's the most safest of ADCs. I played with him in a tournament called Walk-On, and boy, that guy can definitely Tristana jump into 5 people and completely the entire game away. Yeah, Mitre. I don't think he's going to do that. He's going to play really well for Fat Raccoons, I believe. And Lucian's being hovered for him and is going to get picked, I believe, as it takes a long time to lock in. Karma Lucian bot lane's pretty decent. I don't know how it into a Kai'Sa Alistar. I don't know. We'll see. I mean, Lucian can dash away, but probably not. Probably not. We'll see what the solo lanes get picked up now as we see IGNI hover the Poppy. Poppy's pretty good into Kled and Lucian and Sejuani, 3 dash champions, counters all of them with the press of a W. Almost like Yasuo with the whole of range champions. We'll see what IGNI pick in their last slot. Sojin has taken that Ignite. Well, he hasn't taken it yet, but he's got it hovered. We do see the Corki get picked up for Axile. Poggy. Axile's about to absolutely crack skulls open with that Corki pick. Explosive rocket in your face. The pick ban's looking pretty good for both teams. Both teams obviously know what they're doing and have drafted towards their team whilst also thinking about the counter picks. We'll see what Demo plays. Syndra, okay. Syndra for Demo, that locks in both teams. And we'll just gloss over the fact that there's only 1, 2, 3, maybe if you count Kled, but not really. It's just a HP tank. 3 tanks in this game. 3 tanks. I was expecting about 5 or at least 3 or more, but we got the 3 tanks, the 3 Trinity Force tanks. And we'll see what 4,000 HP sustained tanks do in this game. Sejuani obviously pretty strong. I think actually the best tank in jungle right now, including Nunu. But if you're good with Sejuani, definitely pick her. Pretty strong. And if you take Aftershock, you get 370, 370 armor whenever you hit CC. With Sejuani, it's pretty easy to hit CC if you can actually land a W. Funnily enough, most people can't. I don't know why. Almost like Zin W, actually. Yeah. Oh. Whoa, what? Is that? Okay. So, I thought Sojin was actually support. He's not. He's actually playing Corki. Corki with Cleanse, actually, which is pretty strong. You definitely want to take Cleanse against Sejuani. Definitely want to take that. The CC is pretty strong, actually. Pretty strong. Very strong. Get locked down for 5 seconds, in fact. Bit over exaggeration, but that's normally how long a more Q binds to my character. Only my character, though, because everyone else gets away for 3 seconds. But for me, it's actually 5 seconds. I don't really know the perception of time, actually. I'm just rambling on. It's going to be an explosive game. We're going to see the Kleds ult in with a Sejuani with a follow-up, and Lucian and Karma just speeding everyone up as well. I'm going to be interested to see what Axile combos can pull off this game. Gotta love Alistar. Every time, Alistar. He can tower dive you, and you gotta stand there and die. He's gonna CC you and tank everything, including the tower. So it is Scylla's jungle. It's not actually been played mid. I've just realised after 2 minutes of me talking on. Scylla's jungle, it works, but I don't really rate it, honestly. But if Vemton can pull it off, let's go, dude. He's just gonna steal Sejuani ult, absolutely just stomp it. Or he can steal Kled ult, and then 30 seconds later everyone resets, and then just runs it down mid with the Kled ult. Very fun champion. Silas is very designed, very well designed, very well designed. He's got a 5,000 HP heal, flat heal, obviously not percentage heal, because that'd be pretty funny, honestly. The Q and the dash E gap closer, because you know everyone needs a dash and a gap close. Pretty cool. On the same button as well. Yeah, great champion. And obviously Kaiser and Corki are going to be doing their own sort of true damage, both on their passives. Although Corki can actually build AD, and if the enemy team build armor, which I assume Sejuani and Kled will do, if Pike does go for the GA third item, then it won't actually affect him that much, because obviously the damage will be converted into AP true damage, I think, unless they change that. And then I haven't been keeping up, and I do apologise. But we're getting into games, so let's pop off. I've never really been good as a colour caster, but we'll do. It'll do for now. And hopefully my PC can hack it, because unfortunately I've been having a lot of troubles with the client. But you know, that's just League, really. Great optimized game. Indie game company really does it justice. And normally when I cast, and actually I'm going to implement this cast, we are going to have the skin battles. Skin battles is where I look at all the skins, and straight away what I see is that the whole of Fat Raccoons have skins, and there's one person on IGNI letting them down, and that's Remton. Doesn't have a skin for Silas. Damn. But he has taken Aftershock, which I do like. I do love my Aftershock. There's only one resolve tree, main resolve tree, in the side of Fat Raccoons, and that's on Sejuani, obviously. But I'm seeing three. I'm counting 3 resolve tree main trees on the side of IGNI. So if anyone's going to ask my prediction for this game, I would have to give it to IGNI just because of that. What is this? No spectator. Oh, and there's a compause. Damn. Already a pause in the game. Unfortunately, I don't know why. My producer's whispering in my ear. No, don't know what's going on, but we'll see. And as we get into game, we'll see on the blue side we've got IGNI, Cream Soda playing top lane. He's got the Poppy pick. Silas in the jungle, and that's on Venton. Sojin's in the mid lane playing Corki. And we've got bot lane Luke and Axile playing the Kai'Sa Alistair combo, which is really great. And on the red side, we've got Pykex in the top lane playing his signature champion, Kled. And we've got Waynem on the tank, Aftershock Sejuani. I love it. And we've got DMO on the Syndra. He's going to pop up with his balls. You better not be playing with them out of game, in game only, DMO. And we've got Mitre and Olympia in the bot lane playing Delusion. Karma. Finally, we are actually getting into the game as teams go down their respective lanes. I say respective lanes, everyone's popped off into the jungle, trying to keep the vision in their side, as we do see everyone taking pretty much the same position. Apart from IGNI going for the invade, Silas going to get his E gap closer on Sejuani, only losing a quarter of her HP. Nothing gets burned. Only the E is going to be known for the side of Fat Raccoons, as Silas has started his jungle clear with E. We see Fat Raccoons then trying to trade the aggressiveness in the early game, as their bot lane does get a ward onto Ventum's red buff, so they'll at least know where he is in the jungle, as Ventum is actually standing away. Doesn't want to give vision just yet. Just wants to make sure everyone is trying to guess where he's starting, but I think everyone knows by now. As you see Wayne going towards his red side, and he's going to stand there. And Sojin putting down some pixel ward vision. And Fat Raccoons know where Ventum is starting now. He is starting the red buff, so Wayne is going to path accordingly as Sojin gets the trade down in mid lane. Misses his Q, does get the fleet footwork prop though. Wayne M is clearing his red buff right now. There we see just a normal start really from both junglers, just path into the exact same buffs. Obviously, Silas would have a little bit of a bet. Actually, no, Sejuani's got the better clear for Raptors. as we do see that there. Vemton's actually going to finish the Raptors first, though. So we'll see who gets to the scuttle. Okay, we see Wayne actually going to the scuttle right now. He's going to grab the scuttle, but we see Vemton actually path towards it. And there's going to be a scuffle in the top lane as Cream Soda goes down to fight the Sejuani first. Pykex is coming as well. Stun into the wall, gets hench, flashes away from Wayne, and they're not going to get away. And Silas will secure the first blood for IGNI. That is 1-0 already. Thank you towards Vemton for the help. Thank you, Cream Soda, and thank you, Sojin, for attempting to come, but didn't make it in the end. Didn't pick up the assist, unfortunately, but it will help the team out just a little bit. Ever so gracefully pushing the gold lead away. From Fat Raccoons, and Pike is not happy about that one. Misses CS, and unfortunately has to witness his jungler die. But we see a lot of trade in the bot lane. Bone plating going to help as Axel is getting traded quite a bit, but he's going to try and sustain as Luke gets the CS, gets poked by the Karma. The ranged into Alistar, obviously helping in the laning phase. But I think later on, Alistar's going to have a little bit more impact with the engages and the peel for his team. Soj getting traded on in the mid lane. Demo showing his dominance with his balls. I like to see that in the mid lane. A mid lane that has balls in game and out of game. DMO obviously showing it right now against Sojin, who was voted #1 supports in Equinox, I believe, on DMO's power ranking. If I'm wrong, then please let me know in Twitch chat. As we do see, a top laner fight Conqueror is procced, and Kled unfortunately misses his Q, but it doesn't matter because he's about to get back on the bloody horse and about to go in. As Vemson, pathing towards mid lane, gets the ping down, obviously wants to gank, but DMO, sort of knows this. He's like, nah, I'm not walking up, sorry. And he's also low on mana. But Vemson kind of wants to see what he can do. And we do see the ping come down, the ward is there. Silas is going to be invading the Sojin and gets a priority mid lane, so can help his jungler out in the jungle. Arcane Comet gets procced onto Mega Refugees. We do see Wayne finding Vemton in the jungle. Sojin does have pressure, but he is back in. Doesn't want to help his teammate. He knows he's away. And obviously, Vemton doesn't want to carry on, just wants to stay chill, stay back. He knows where Wayne is right now on the map, and he's a level ahead of him. So he can just chill right now, farm up a little bit more, get the level lead again, and then snowball from there, as a good jungler should. The first Drake of the game, let's have a Butchers. We do see it is a win Drake, so not really priority on the map, but some teams like that for the rotation, as we do see Karma getting the flash out of Alistar. Unfortunately, Axel does have the flash, otherwise he would get rooted. And then Mr. Mitre can absolutely pop off dashing, auto Q, auto do the Lucian thing. Absolutely just culling him, dude. We do see Wayne actually taking his Krogs now. Vemson is at his Krogs as well. Kind of a bit of vertical jungling going on. Do see Sojin actually trading with DMO. DMO, I like it. He's got the ball. He's got the Diamat. I like it. The push. Give it the push. And Bone Plane's gonna save Axel skin just another time. I do see the trading going on in the bot lane. A lot of trading going on, actually. I really like it. Really stepping up to the plates. Both bot lanes don't really want to give the dominance up in lane. Just wants to, assert it as much as they can. Oh, we do see the channel. We do see Alistair get it on to the Karma. Can Karma escape? The true damage is going to come down. The heal's going to come down. Ignite is not going to be enough. And Mitre is absolutely shooting the cow. And unfortunately not going to do the damage. Can Luke escape? But Lucian pops off Mitre with a double kill outplay. And there goes Vemton getting another trade back onto Olympia. Can Vemton try and get the Lucian? But we do see Wayne actually help the Lucian here. Silas comes in. Lucian with the dash. Mitre. Silas with the flash. Damn! Okay. There we go. That's what I like to see. A jungler with balls. And now we see another level advantage. Silas is actually going in on the Sejuani. Sojin has come in now. Wants to help his teammate. TP coming in with Pykex. He's going to go in. Unstoppable. Sojin with the flash. Does get the kill. Pike has got his conquer. Absolutely deletes Vemton. Can Sojin get out? I think he can. Here we see Demo come in. We do see Pike go more. Can DMO get the ultimate? He does. Sojin gets deleted, and Sojin does get a trade back onto DMO. Not DMO, sorry, Pike. DMO is going to get killed, though. Can Alistair do it? Axel, he wants it. He wants the headbutt, this bitch. Damn. He's not going to get the headbutt. Here comes Olympia and the bot lane. Mitray going to get another kill as he comes back to lane, and the action does not stop there. Ladies and gentlemen, we are popping off in this week 12 game. Woo! Let's bloody go. Lots of action, and I am absolutely hyped, and let's do it. Do it. Silas obviously goes back into the jungle as we do get a reset on the map. You know, the hype's over now. Calm down, get some plate-ins, get some gold back, and then get some items, which is what everyone needs in this game. Items. And the level lead in the jungle has now evened out. So unfortunately, Vemson's not going to have that level lead as Mitray and Olympia get another tower plate in bot lane. Okay, never mind. Tower planes have been got on bot lane, and they've got a gold. Now Olympia has left his ADC alone. Mitray doesn't care, wants to go in. Vemton is here as well. He's got the runic echoes and absolutely deletes Olympia. Pyke's gonna try and get the 1v1 in the top lane. He's gonna get clawed back. Can he get the 1v1? He's gonna joust onto Cream Soda. Tiamat proc. Another joust proc number 2. Can he do it? Violent Tendencies doesn't get the hit. He's gonna get the bear on the claw track, and Cream Soda is gonna flash. Can he try and get the trade back? Pykex does get it, but he gets killed as well. The 1v1 top laner do not care. They just want to fight on their island. The Kami Island, the training where the weighted clothes are. That's where they are. And we see everyone reset on the map again. We do see Mig? Oh no, not Mig. Sorry. IGNI's bot lane, sorry. IGNI's bot lane is now pushing up, and is just going to leave the Waven back and get their items. Let's see the gold leads. Yes, okay, the gold difference from everyone is pretty standard. Actually, Pyke is still winning the top lane in terms of golds. Junglers, Vemtum is a lot ahead, a lot ahead of Wayne right now. We'll see how that translates later on into the game. DMO's only 200 gold behind Sojin, so it's not 100 gold, 200. So he's not doing that bad, and obviously bot lane for Fat Raccoons is winning. So if we were averaging it out, I'd say Fat Raccoons is actually winning right now. So yeah, we'll see how that does though. Yeah. And both junglers are going to be spotted by both teams. We're going to see another fight in the mid lane. Here comes Sojin, wants to help him out. Kled gonna get the pop on. Here comes Sojin, gonna get the W down, gonna separate the team of Fat Raccoons. Fat Raccoons is gonna go down. Can Waynham escape? No, the explosive rocket actually pinches him in the arse. And Pyke is gonna go so low, but Mitray is here to back up Olympia as well. Can the team of 4 Fat Raccoons go? They're gonna get a stun onto Cream Soda, and Demo gonna pick up that kill as well. He's got blue, he's got the Lost Chapter, he's doing so well for mana, but he's not doing too well for health. He's gonna get some items, he's gonna pop off. Demo, he's showing his dominance, showing him why he's the number 2 mid laner of Equinox. Sojin, he's doing well, he's doing very, very well. CS is literally even right now in terms of mid lane, but obviously Sojin's there, so he's gonna pick up more CS. And it's just action-packed gameplay, which is what I love to see. Honestly, I love to see action-packed gameplay. And yeah, this is actually Fat Raccoon's last chance to get playoffs. So if they can actually beat IGNI, which would be great, because obviously Fat Raccoons in the playoffs would be lovely. We always want to see DMO. Always want to see DMO. Let's see. We've got Vemton actually waiting in the bot lane. Will Fat Raccoons know about this? They're going to get the ultimate from Karma. And he's just going to back away. Just going to get the ultimate steals. We do see Wayne and the rest of the Fat Raccoons Goon Squad up top getting the Heralds, which is a really good split push and really good gold efficient item. You know, getting that objective, getting the tower is going to get a lot of plating. And if you can even get the tower as well, it'd be so beneficial for your team. But even if you do get the gold, it's what you do with the gold is the main important factor of what a great team is. And if Fat Raccoons can abuse it and absolutely snowball their lead, then the game is already over. But we'll see what happens in the next 5 minutes as we do see it transition into the one-item power spikes, as we do see people trying to, you know, gather their gold where they can. Silas is Vemtum. He's got runic echoes and he's got boots and a dark deal, so he's doing very, very well from. Whereas Wayne is not doing too well, but he's a tank. So as soon as he gets Warmogs and Cinderhulk, he'll be doing fine for himself. Both top laners have got Ninja Tarbies, obviously the most, you know, great boot option. Do see Wayne try and get the gank down. Do see a bear on a hook trap. I don't even know if I said that right. Probably not. And Cream Soda is just going to back out of that one. Doesn't die to a gank. Obviously, Wayne is trying to get the kill on the top so they can use Herald's off and get the tower play-ins. Cream Soda knows this though, so he doesn't allow it to happen. As the map goes into a complete stalemate once again, no action will be taking place in the next 2 minutes. You'll probably see a skirmish here or there between the junglers and fighting around Vision, but nothing much. And we'll see the junglers clash, actually. This is what I was talking about just a second ago, as a skirmish is there. DMO is walking back to mid lane. Sejuani is looking. Vemtum is on the Scuttle Crab. I don't think Wayne can see him yet. The pink ward does go down. DMO going to go in with the bot lane. Cleanse going to be used. Soji going to flash away. Can the culling actually kill him? DMO flashes in and gets a 600 shutdown gold onto Sojin. Silas is going to go in. 1v4 kills DMO, flashes away, and he's going to try and get more. Oh my god, here comes Kled. He's going to get the kill onto the Sejuani thanks to Alistair there. And Kled is going to try and push away the rest of IGNI team. Cool, a great team fight from both teams, and well played to IGNI for getting the 2 kills back onto Fat Raccoons. Unfortunately, Demo does get killed and the shutdown. Fortunately for Fat Raccoons does go on Alistair, but Axel can get more items to help his team out and eventually just absolutely pop off as a support. And the CS lead now is into Cream Soda's favour. As we do see him pick up his first tank item, which would be the Sunfire Cape, and it will be the Sunfire Cape. We do see the pink ward coming down. As Olympia goes to try and fight the Vision, but doesn't, just allows it as Sojin is walking down. But Wayne is too. We'll see what the 3v3 can do. Sojin trying to get the Vision down. DMO is going to follow. There's 4 people bot lane. Sojin recognizes this. He's like, nah, I'm not having any of that. He wants to steal this blue buff though. Don't think he's going to go for it. He has package, but DMO does have blue buff. It's just a chill for now. Waynem is looking for a bot side gank in the lane, a lane gank. But we see Ventum actually. Oh no, it's not going to be a bot side lane gank. It's going to be Sejuani popping the Rift Herald. Axel goes in. Sojin goes in with a package. Here comes Kaiser. Going to pop off. Luke gets the kill onto Olympia. The Rift Herald bot lane backfires the Fat Raccoons, and they are going to get shut down by the rest of the Goon squad from IGNI. Sojin coming in absolutely obliterates Olympia. And Fat Raccoons unfortunately doesn't escape. And the Rift Herald has been counted, ladies and gentlemen. That is the gold efficiency gone. I was talking earlier. It's what you do with gold leaders what matters. And unfortunately, Fat Raccoons is just a step away from what they wanted to do. As you see, Mitre get engaged on Wayne. Is so low. Gonna get the ult. Misses it, unfortunately. Alistair is in no man's land. Where is he gonna go? And unfortunately, he's gonna go down into the grave. Oh no. Oh, the Mitre goes in. Bone plating is not gonna do. Oh my god, the culling is blocked by Ventum. What a guy. What a great jungler. Blocking for his team, helping his team, and even saving his teammates' life. If I was Mitre, I would be tilted as hell. Not gonna lie. Whew. And Sojin is tanking tower. He's getting pretty low on 2 tower shots. Demo's coming in now. Balls are still right now. Wayne is still there. Olympia absolutely kami hars Sojin, and unfortunately he's going to go down. Silas is going to get the kill back onto Wayne, but DMO is here. He wants it. The balls come flying in, and he's going to get a kill onto Ventum. Double buff DMO. Is this DMO unleashed? Hell yeah, it is. A double kill for the genius, the kid in the mid lane. I'm absolutely booming his ego, but it doesn't matter. I love it. I love it. DMO's absolutely popping off. He's got Ludens. He's got sock shoes. He's going to fly through anyone's MR right now. Unfortunately, Pike does get backed off in the top lane, but it doesn't matter as first brick gets taken from Fat Raccoons. Well played by them. The unfortunate events of the Rift Tail does get counteracted by what just happened in the bot lane. As I'm gonna drink some more nitty juice. How is everyone doing? This is good. A good game so far. As we do see Wayne picking up the red buff. Arguably should have given it to Mitre, but Mitre's bot lane, so it doesn't matter. Windrake is here, gonna pick up Scuttle for the bot lane vision. No one's really gone for a Drake yet, which is actually pretty surprising. Windrake is actually really good for late game macro. But who am I to say anything? As we do see Silas want to engage in the mid lane. Sojin is here as well. Alistar gonna get knocked away by DMO. Doesn't want anything to do with a 4-man, 3-man gank mid. He's like, get off my lane, dude. I'm the mid laner. I'm DMO. I'm DMO. DMO. Oh, DMO. Okay. Just vision control on the bot side now. As Vemton's going to go straight back onto his blue buff. He's 7-3. He's got Roa, and he's got Sheen, and Runic Echoes, and Mercury Tread. So he's going to be a big front line. Big front line. When I say front line, I mean full AP front line that can heal all this HP back within one ability press. And point and click. But yeah, as we do see, Fat Raccoons actually pick up the Windrake, as we see there, and Kled just going to get the vision down. It's just going to be an attrition war right now, as another Windrake is going to be spawning in next time the dragon is up. And yeah, it's just going to be a little bit farmy now. Obviously, people don't really want to fight. They want to try and get the next item before they start fighting again. The 2 iron power spikes from most people in this game is pretty strong. And as soon as Sojin does get the RFC, is going to be popping skulls with the bullets. We do see a 1v1 come down to top lane. I don't know what Pykex can do. Ninja Tabi and Sunfire Cape is really strong against AD bruisers like Kled. And he's just going to get tanked on, unfortunately. It's so tragic to see a fellow bruiser player get absolutely tanked on. As we do see Demo is going to try and do something. I don't know what he can do. Silas is so strong. Olympia is going to save him. And Demo flashes away. And he's absolutely popping off. Damn, 6-1 Demo. He is a monster. Well played to him. And Olympia has picked up the Ardent Sensor, which is every ADC's dream. Mitre is absolutely creaming his pants right now, is what I'm assuming, obviously. And yeah, he's gonna be very well kitted out, very well healed, thanks to Ardent. He has got Bork and Black Cleaver now, so he's gonna be ripping through Alistar and Poppy's HP bar. As we do see Fat Raccoons caption on Sojin. He has got package, gonna run away. Unstoppable is gonna be there as well. Sojin is not. Oh, he's got the cleanse. He's gonna run away. Well played to him. Very well played by IGNI to escape that. And they're actually gonna get a trade back onto the tower mid. We do see Mitchell get engaged on by Kaiser. Alistar wants to go in. No damage is available there. As do see Olympia try and back up Mitchell. He's gonna get the tower. Here comes Moyne and the rest of Fat Raccoons. Goonsword coming in. Poppy gets the ultimate down. They are so low. IGNI right now. Poppy has flashed away. Wayne is not going to get hit by his own ultimate. I was about to say, you just got triggered, my friend. Kled going in! Pykex is want to pop off! Trying to 1v4, trying to carry Fat Raccoons. And he's not going to be able to do it. DMO trying to flash in, but flash away from the rest of IGNI. Doesn't get a gap closer from Hillis. And it's all popping off. The team fights, everything. It is about to get litty. Oh, I just said that on stream. I'm sorry, guys. Well, I had to get one cringe moment on stream, right? Otherwise, it wouldn't be a 10 cast otherwise. And we do see Fat Raccoons trying to get the tower. Unfortunately, not going to be enough damage to take it down. And IGNI do defend their tower once again, mid lane. And from the gold lead, that I mean, it's been really even this entire game. No team has been better than the other. It's been so stale. So stalemate, but it's loads of action, so I don't mind. As I was mentioned earlier, the jungle lead in the early game was actually over to Vemton's favour. 1 level in Wayne was level 3 and Vemton level 4, level 5, and then Wayne was level 4. Now, right now, Vemton's level 12 to Wayne's level 10, but it doesn't matter because Wayne's a tank has got Aftershock and got Cinderhulk and Mercury Tread, so he can just tank anything. And he's got CC, but Silas got CC as well, and he can still set Giovanni's ultimate to get the engage off in the team fight. So it's looking, it's really even right now. Like, no team is better than the other, in my opinion. Obviously, everyone has their own. Silas is going to run away, doesn't get hit by Waynem's ultimate, and does steal Diemo's ultimate. Fat Raccoons have to back up from the mid tower. IGNI do really well to combat the push of Fat Raccoons and the siege power of Fat Raccoons. And Fat Raccoons don't really know what to do. They're just sending Pike top to try and battle with Cream Soda, split push, and Sojin. They're just going to 1-3-1 right now, as we do see. Sojin is bot lane. Demo has to match it, but we do see Demo, unfortunately, he's about to get collapsed on. He has no vision. Here comes Silas. Gonna get the E gap closer. Still, unfortunately, Spread the Weak, or whatever Syndra's E ability is called, is not gonna get that Silas away from her. And unfortunately, Demo does get taken down. IGNI, well played, good rotation from the jungler, and now they're gonna go straight back to the 1-3-1. Unfortunately, though, the Fat Raccoons, they can't combat it with 3. They got to combat it with 2 with Sejuani as bot lane. And that does mean IGNI is going to get the mid-tier 1 tower, because they can't really defend it. As we do see, Vemtum, he wants to go in. As we do see, Cream Soda wants to go in as well, but unfortunately doesn't get the stun onto him. Here comes Olympia. Vemtum, he's doing really well, honestly. If I was to give an MVP right now, it would either be Vemtum or Demo. But again, it's really even, so I really can't say at the moment. We do see Vision Control battle right now coming in. Alistair does win it. Axel, well played to him. The Moo Cow coming in. And we do see Fat Raccoon's mid-tier 1 fallen. And that does leave the map completely open to IGNI. Can do whatever they want, rotate whenever they want. And unfortunately, Fat Raccoons have to go into this playstyle where they have to turtle, or they have to force the team fights with the Pykex engaged, but it's going to be really hard. And now, as we see IGNI get the gold with the Drake, with the mid-tier 1 tower. And it's 3 towers to IGNI and 1 tower, unfortunately, for Fat Raccoon. Not looking good, honestly, for Fat Raccoons. Their playoff spot, their playoff chance, actually, is slipping further and further away by the minute. But there's always hope, there's always faith in the Fat Raccoons lineup. We've got DMO in the mid lane, we've got Mitre, and we've got, obviously, Olympia in the bot lane. Unfortunately, it's not been Wayne's game, but he is on the Sejuani, so I have faith he can actually do stuff. And IGNI's been playing superbly well. Obviously, Vemtum's absolutely got a backpack level tier 4, a legendary backpack right there. And Sojin's been doing really well as well. So both teams been playing really, really well. Really even game as of now, where obviously we see a clear 1k gold lead, but it's only 1k gold lead towards IGNI. IGNI now playing around the top side, obviously where Baron is. And the next Drake we do see is an Ocean Drake, would be really, really good for the side of IGNI, as we got Sojin gonna try and pop the cleanse, but Pike is doing so much damage. He's gonna try and chase it. Bear on a hook trap, no W from Sojin. He's gonna, oh no, he's not gonna do it. Still is gonna still cleanse. Oh, before he gets taken down, Sojin playing extremely well there. Unfortunately, Pykex does not get the kill onto the mid lane of IGNI. And every time that there's trying to be a 1v1, Vemtum's been there to counteract it. This guy has absolutely got so much eyes everywhere. He's literally got a GoPro on all his teammates' shoulders. He knows where everything's going on. This guy's crazy. He's got 8 vision like Master Yi. My God. Well played to him, though, as we do see him pick up the Lich Bane now, so his carry potential has exponentially grown, and he's about to pop off with AP Silas. And everyone's gone back into a reset, and now the gold lead is starting to really snowball out of control to IGNI's favour. They've played the macro game superbly well, going around the map, getting the stuff. They've got themselves a win Drake, but so has Fat Raccoons. But obviously IGNI's macro has been obviously really well done. So this is ulted from Kled straight towards Baron. There's going to be a attrition war of vision right now in the top side jungle of Fat Raccoon's side of the map. As we do see a collapse, Wayne does actually peek his head outside of the brush, so he is going to be spotted. Unfortunately, the micro from the Sejuani not helping him at all. Doesn't get the ultimate down either, and unfortunately just going to get taken out. And that means the jungle is dead for Fat Raccoon, so they really can't attempt the steal. skill. The only steal they can possibly do right now is forcing IGNI off the Baron. But Pyke has got TP, so is Cream Soda. Pyke really can't do anything. He's going to be locked in an absolute fight in the bot lane, as we do see right now is happening. And IGNI are playing superbly well. They are really going to Baron. And the only thing Fat Raccoons can really do is push out mid, try and get the mid tier 1 and just turtle for the rest of the game. Demo trying to help Pykex out in the bot lane. But it's not going to matter, as we do see IGNI get the first Baron of the game at 27 minutes 15 seconds. And the only thing Fat Raccoons can do is really run away. Cream Soda has already backed off. Doesn't want anything to do with a 3v1. He's only attacked. He's there to help his team out, just to be a massive HP wall. He's just going to throw his disc at Pykex's head. Absolutely cracking Pykex's skull with the shield bash there. And Pyke is going to just run away. Without Skull, he really can't do much. 4-1 now for the side of IGNI. Really good macros play right now. As I mentioned earlier, going to get the tier 2 bot tower. And the concentration of IGNI must be absolutely off the charts. Or they could be trolling, but I don't think they'd do that. They're not the team to do that, I don't think. That could be red name bias. I do apologise. As IGNI do take down the second tier turret in the bot lane. The only second tier turret to be standing now is mid lane, where it's going to be a massive fiesta as the ARAM is going to commence at 28 minutes. Which is what I assume, but I don't think it will, because they'll just send Sojin or Cream Soda in another lane. And I don't think Fat Raccoons can actually consistently, safely fight either. They've got to risk 4 members to even try and get the 5th of IGNI. Everyone's reached their power spikes. Sojin's got so much AD right now. As we do see, Vemton's going to get caught out. Waynem's going to pop the aftershock, but the HP is so much. Kai's going to ult in. Here comes a massive team fight. Boss jungle. Oh, Fat Raccoons. Pyke is going to go in. Demo going to get 1v forward. Where's my team? As Pyke and Demo do get taken down. IGNI want to go. Axel gets a triple knockup. Double kill to Luke. Triple kill to Luke. Unfortunately, going to go down. Doesn't get the quadra as Cream Soda wants to get Olympia. Wants to get the ace. Gonna get hinged into the wall, and he's gonna slam dunk Olympia into the Shadow Realm as IGNI get an ace with the Baron gonna push 4 members alive for IGNI. I think that might be a GG, and that is Fat Raccoon's chance at playoffs. Denied, X'd out, sorry. Try again next split. As IGNI put their dreams into the grave, unfortunately. Can I just say something though? Fat Raccoons played their heart out. It was literally an even game until 22 minutes. I'm not even joking. So well played to them. IGNI, you're just too good. What can I say? As everyone's disconnected. And that was it. And I don't even need to think of an MVP. Vemson, my man, you get that. Because damn, okay. That was crazy. That was crazy. No, but well played to both teams. Obviously, an even game throughout. And commiserations of Fat Raccoons. Definitely played their heart out. And yeah. Well done to DMO, by the way. You had balls of steel, so fair play. I didn't really want to boost your ego anymore, but you know, you played well. You proved that you're actually you're a good player. You're a good player. And that's it for me. I think, unless there's more games to cast, and I don't know. But yeah. But that's the game. Fat Raccoons vs IGNI. Thanks for tuning in. MVP, obviously, for anyone that didn't catch it, is Vemson. And yeah. No, but well played from both teams, and that's me signing out. Peace.
Do you remember how you held me then? Now you got me reaching out. And do you see you got me falling in more times than I can get out? Down in the deep of my mind, I crawl for you and you're always inside. Down in the deep of my mind, how long do I got to keep you, to keep you? Down in the deep of my mind, I crawl for you and you're always inside. Down in the deep of my mind, trying so hard not to keep you, to keep you. How long do I got to keep you, to keep you? Trying so hard not to keep you, to keep you. Do you remember how you held me then? Now you got me reaching out. on my own, broken alone. I feel the rain crashing down all around this empty town. I'm searching for the lost and found, but you don't care, you're unaware. Keep moving like the scars aren't even there. It's in the air like a blazing flare. Just stare, 'cause the flames will burn us. I thought you were the one for me. That's why I gave you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me. I used to kiss your head when you cried for me. Hold your hand while the pain was over. Keep you warm by the roaring sea. You meant the world to me. Oh, you meant the world to me. Oh, you meant the world to me. My darling dear, you're never here. When I'm in pain, you hide and disappear. Like shadows in the atmosphere, charting the stratosphere. Yeah. I prayed for you and kept you near, in hopes you'd chase away my fears. I'm on my own, you made it so, and now I'm chasing nightmares. I used to run with you through the great big leaves, laugh at you when you laugh at me. Hope for us because I believe the home was just you and me. I thought you.
And with Tense Blessing, it passes over to me now. Welcome back to the Equinox League Week 12. It will be Venoshock versus Abandoned. I believe this is the final game of the, I guess, regular split. Also going to be the battle for who finishes 5th and who finishes 6th. The implication of that will be whoever finishes 6th will play Nox, and I believe whoever finishes 5th will play against Kex, sorry. And joining me for today's cast is Dylan. How are you doing?
I am great. I can't say the same for yourself after the defeat, but
I tried. Yeah, maybe I could have pushed the lane a little bit more, had a bit more prio, but yeah, at the end of the day, it was... they played well. They just had really, really good macro control vision, but... you do. When you don't practice for 2 weeks, I guess it happens, but... Yes, I am looking forward to this game, though. It should be really, really good. I mean, I don't know if... To be fair, anything between 3rd and 6th, I don't think there is a big difference of who you play, really. And maybe they want to avoid Nox and they'd rather have Kex, maybe. That could be the only thing I'd see, but I feel like any team from 3rd to 6th can definitely beat each other, as we now get into pick one.
Yep, Vanish. I have no idea like who's priority and what, but who do you think?
Well, let me
go on.
let me help you with that one.
Yeah.
I'm thinking Vladimir's going to be a big one. Okay, so they're taking away the Morgana. One More Light is going to be on support, and he was obviously mid for a couple of weeks, I believe. I'm just trying to think of what else could be priority apart from maybe Vladimir for Sabbath. Maybe the Yasuo for Queso.
Queso did play last week.
Yeah, I said this the other night that like they have been priority these like heavy engaged style compositions that can snowball early and just be really, really oppressive to deal with. At the same time, Aiden is the type of player that will take a lane and just try and neutralize it. He has been known for playing things like Urgot in the past. So that could be the way that they control Venoshock, just not allow Queso to get on something really snowball away as the Yasuo gets banned.
Yep, they have taken Yasuo as well. The Javelin taken out from Charlie. Charlie has been known to play that as well. Silas and Morgana coming out from Venoshock banned, with their final ban as well is going to be...
I'm just trying to think what they're going to ban third. So they're going to take, okay, so they're going to take what route is Vayne. Okay. obviously a really good pick, but they don't feel like they could punish it hard enough in the 2v2, even though Bounce's pool, he does have things like Tristana and Caitlyn that can do quite well against the Vayne, but yeah, I'm okay. So the Urgot, okay, so yeah, with Urgot being buffed, it's going to be taken away from Savith. I'm just thinking maybe, really going to be Carth's first pick. And now that can obviously be flexed. I would say 3 to 4 ways, most likely between Charlie and Queso.
I'm pretty sure it's been played in almost every lane role from top 2 support.
So maybe the Thresh is going to get picked up. I'm not too sure. Obviously, a very, very good pick. Potential champion. With the Morgana being taken away, still got Tam Kenshop for Little Pants. It's obviously not Sneaky Teapot, I should have said that before as well. So both supports changing. So, you know, who knows how bot lane is really going to go, if the synergy's there, if it's not. And it's going to be a very strong 2v2 lane for the Lifesteal bot lane.
Yep, Lucian Fresh can be very strong. Bot lane all in. It's like he is going to be picking the Sivir up maybe to play just a little bit more wave clear and defense.
Yeah, no, Lucian does have prior on this lane, but against Thresh, obviously, you're not really going to get queued. They're going to take the Alistar. It's hard engage. As a Zed hover. I was going to play Zed last game, but they locked in Corki, so I was like, no, just get Syndra instead.
This is something Quas would pick. He does like picking aggressive mid laners.
Yes, it's something you can. I mean, to be fair though, with the Karthus, it's going to be a lot more on what he can do solo. So I don't expect them to take it. I just think it's something they want to put in their mind, you know, right now. But one question I did want to ask you though is who's going to do the play-by-play and who's going to do the color cast? What do you want to do? Because I feel like both of us are going to be.
Fine.
What's up?
Can you do play-by-play?
Oof, yes, alright. Oh, I'm ready for this. I would say Kraden stop me well, but I'm still trying to think of... Okay, I've got to think of what abilities are called, so... Yeah, right. And I see the chat, Yukalu is back. He is indeed.
He's back, but what is he on?
Well, we were saying that, you know, him, well, not so much Queso, but him and MHJ were very, very coin flip, so if it came to a playoff scenario, which is now locked in, it could be, could this be the pop-off game that they need? But, you know, are either team really fussed about avoiding Nox? That's the other thing. You know, are they really thinking, you know, I'd rather play against Kex?
I think this is the final tiebreaker game. I think there's anything else after this.
No, what I mean is though, like for playoffs though.
Oh,
because
the playoffs,
because 6th will play against Nox and 5th will play against Kex. 3rd v 6th, 5th v 4th. So it's like it's who they're thinking about, you know, after this. That's what I'm saying. They might just like go for it, have a bit of fun. You know, they're not really fussed with the playing, or they might be thinking, okay, we want to avoid Nox. You know, they're a good team. We'd rather play against Kex. You know, let's secure this win. So it's very controlled so far. Bot and jungler's been taken. Maybe this slight flex for Veno, but as a Scion, another 2 tanks get taken away. So they're just really... I'm glad they're forcing more things to be carry. Well, for the carry potential, since tanks are getting banned away. Lysandra getting banned. I don't know about the Lysandra ban. I don't think Queso is the type of player to play this.
No, I don't think he would.
Especially with his style of play.
They banned the Zed
themselves. Banned. Okay, so I mean, yeah, Zed is pretty strong right now.
I feel like Akali might be an option here. Honestly, for Quas.
It could be, yeah.
Or even from.
Oh wow! I mean,
Abundance.
take it away, my friend. Just too good. What made you think of Akali? Just because she's strong and she's been buffed, or?
I mean, she has been showing up a lot more recently in. Both these mid... I honestly expected Quas to pick it originally, because he does pick a lot of aggressive mid laners, and they did ban the Zed as well.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
She has been coming back a little bit recently.
But, yeah, saying that, I mean, the Akali also can be flexed top and mid. Yeah. So it's clever. I was going to see the Gnar. Okay. Now this, I believe the W got buffed. I think the cooldown
yeah, there was
the
a
Gnar W got halved or something like that. I mean, maybe you get 2 off in a fight. I don't know how big a deal that's going to be. as now that they've seen the potential of Kali mid, they're okay. So they're going to go for the Karthus mid with the Rek'Sai. Strong early game jungler, very very good at dueling. Generally meant to be very good into the Lee Sin, with being able to cancel his Q. Nice little Nuno Hobber. I'm thinking, is Yukawa an Akali player? He does play Zed, but yeah, I feel like something more control based.
Talia.
Like this Talia. Against the Karthus, he's probably going to have Roam Prio almost potentially throughout the whole laning phase. I doubt the Karthus Skittles are going to do too much damage to the minions, maybe need 3 or 4. Talia's already cleared the wave, she's off, she's roaming to a side lane. So, yeah, very. It's a very interesting draft. We have a very standard setup from Veno. Potential more tanky build coming out from Gnar if he does fall behind against the Akali. We'll be looking to team fight with Rex like Karthus, Sivir, very team fight oriented. Whereas you could easily see Abandon doing more of a 1-3-1. Talia can obviously roam between the side lanes very, very fast. Has a passive with the movement speed with the walls. Also can ulti to a side lane if she wants to assist maybe Akali. If it is a 4-1 and they have vision control, there's multiple things that could be going on during this game. But where are you expecting the main sort of things to happen in the early game? Where do you think?
I feel like it's got to be the bot side, right? I feel like the mid lane, the top side, it's a pretty ranged matchup. I mean, besides Gnar into Akali with the ranged advantage, bot lane looks like it's going to be an all-out between both teams trying to get the early advantage on the lane and getting an advantage as fast as possible down there.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is...
It's 2 aggressive junglers also.
Yeah, you hit 6, you get Lee Sin, you get Talia roaming bot lane, you get the Lucian ahead, you got the Flash, you got the Lantern from the Thresh. There's a lot of pick potential there. So, it is to be expected that you could easily see the bot side coming through. Now, I'm thinking of summoners as well. We have the Talia with Ignite, obviously, what doesn't feel too pressured by the Karthus, rightly so. Will have the kill pressure, both Ignites for bot lane. And it'll be interesting to see how much prio that the top laners have. Now, we don't see a lot of top laners make these proactive TP plays, but it'll be interesting to see if there are ganks top with the aggressive junglers that maybe they might be able to break a bot lane fight with their TP. Gnar, if he's building that mega, can really turn a fight in bot. And also, it could be an early Inferno, early Mountain, which could cause that. So what you were saying before, the bot side focus. Who do you feel is going to be more comfortable with the draft? Or who do you think has the edge so far, if there is one?
I don't really think either team has a great lead or advantage in over picks and bans. I think both drafts are pretty evened out. I think it's just whether the play style and how they play it, which is really going to show which team really gets the lead or not.
Yeah, I agree with that. And I feel like both junglers are going to be pretty comfortable. With obviously the Lisa for Trolexi and the Rek'Sai for Charlie. It could be very explosive between the two. I just feel that Lisa will have the priority on the Scuttle Crabs, maybe early on, if Talia is able to just quickly EQ the wave. Karthus will obviously struggle early on in the wave. But yeah, I'm just thinking of team fight potential. I mean, who is going to be the front line for this abandoned team? It's not there isn't one. You've got Thresh is going to be most likely the tankiest member, and then Akali's going to cause
feel
a
like
lot of disruption.
Akali does have the option to frontline at times. I've seen recently some like Conqueror Akalis that have gone like a more tankier build played top side. I feel like that could be a possibility. I don't know what rune Akali has run, but there's always an engaged potential from the Akali as well. They have the Thresh as well.
I'm just thinking though, I think both teams will be very comfortable with how things are set up. I mean, I know from sort of when people have been in scrims, you see them on their friends list, what champions they're playing. I know both these, I know especially like Aiden, Saboteur, have been playing these champions. So it's no surprise that they're very comfortable to just pick them. He has got the electrocute.
On the Akali. Yep.
Oh, the fleet. Okay, so he wants to go for a more sustained based lane.
And Rek'Sai with the Aftershock.
Yeah, so it'll be Yeah, oh, okay, that's interesting. Okay. I mean, I'm not too sure if Aftershock Rek'Sai might be the best to go with. I guess if you have enough base damage early, then you can afford to go the tanky rune. Maybe if you're getting early dives off, you gain that resistance. I'm not too sure. I'm pretty sure Conqueror might be better, just to elevate your damage that much more, but I don't know. I don't play the champion myself. I just thought the damage rune might have been better to go
Yeah,
with.
I mean, with the Conqueror changes, some people did opt into PTA instead, but some people did go Conqueror. I guess Aftershock's always some form of engage potential.
Yeah, true. Okay, so introductions. I will go first. And we have Venoshock on the blue side for this tiebreaker game. We have Sabbath on the Gnar, we have VNS Charlie on the Rek'Sai, VNS Queso on the Karthus, going next IRL on the Sibber, and Alistair will be piloted by Little Pants.
And then Team Abandon, we have Halberd in the top lane on Akali, Trolexi Lee Sin in the jungle, Yukalu, Attilia mid, Rude Dude, Lucian ADC, and one Malai and Fresh in support.
There we go. Synergy already there. No pauses, no waiting to be introduced into it. Nice and easy. But yeah, we see the standard start, nothing new. It'll be interesting to see how the teams play their game. If they go really safe, they want to get 30 minutes plus and then look to make things happen, or if it will be an explosive early game and one team might just snowball so hard. I believe that's 2 Qs out of Q for Trolexi, so we'll be a bit confident. I mean, Queso's not going to be too bothered, but we do have double TP as well, so I wonder if the 1-3-1 will come out later on. Very dangerous, of course, against Leah, but it could be an option if they do have a lead. But Sivir always been able to sit in the middle with an Alistair. Oh!
Did stab the E.
Yeah, imagine if I wonder if he had the hook and maybe another help with the support, but yeah, they get the ward down. Double rep off start. Nothing really special coming in. So I'm going to ask you a quick question as Mr. Callcaster for this game. When do you think First Blood will be? What minute and who will get it?
When it's 6 minutes, Lee Sin on Karthus.
Ooh, okay. You heard it here first. This is sort of the thing that worried me as well. This lane is going to have a lot of priority. Alistair already chunked it to half. Rude Dude, okay, yeah, simple health bar to go in next on the Sivir, but maybe a slight lead. But yeah, it's going to be how they pilot this lane. Is Sivir going to be able to just farm safely with autos, or is she going to have to queue away from a mile away? Which is something you don't want to do. It looks like it's going to be aggressive. First Rek'Sai is going to be coming in for the gank to level 2. Alistair's going to go down, he flashes away, Rude Dude flashes after him. It's going to be a trade of 1-for-1. Rek'Sai's going to pick up the kill. Lucian looks like he's going to be getting away though. Too much distance to be covered. He does tunnel over though, and it could be a kill. Trolexi's going to reply here. Here comes Talia as well. It's going to be a 3v1. Charlie has no flash. It looks like he's going to be going down. 2 kills over to Abandon. 2 minutes 43. Your prediction of the 6-minute start. Already blown away. Now, how would you break down that one? Where do you think it went wrong?
Yeah, my prediction was a bit off. a bit too far into the game, I guess. Although Venoshock did get the first blood, they did have to blow all their summoners. Besides, Fresh still has his flash up. I feel like there was no need to chase after that. After they could have just walked away. They did try and get too much.
They didn't respect the level 2, even though Rek'Sai was coming in, as we see a bit of a trade in the mid lane. Talia's going to have prio. Here comes Trolexi, he has to burn the flash. He's going to queue. Well, you were correct about Trolexi being able to kill the Karthus, but again, only 3 minutes into the game. Oh, he's not got flash. Is he going to tunnel for it? He does it. He smites him down. He could get the double kill. He does have flash. He's going to burn it. Knocks him into the tower. Uses the ignite. Is it going to be enough damage? I believe it is. 2 tower shots and the auto attack and trade of kills. 2 for 2 on the Rek'Sai so far. It's a very explosive and messy start from, you could argue, both teams. But yeah, Abandoned again coming out ahead in the trade.
The junglers have kind of just sacrificed their jungle, said, yeah, what's the point in farming? We'll just keep going, I guess. Just keep ganking, see what we can get, and apparently they traded out. Although Talia did have to burn all their both of the summoners for that. It is a kill.
Yeah, I mean, you look at the summoners left, you've got, you have three summoners left on Venoshock, and you have, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4 essentially, 3 flashes, and only 5 flashes out of 10 up in the game, and we're only 4 minutes in, so very explosive. And to put my play-by-play knowledge of abilities to test, I'm really struggling. But yeah, it's a very, very interesting start. You're thinking for a tiebreaker game, it might be a little bit slower, but maybe both teams feel like they both have a good opportunity at that moment, and they're both reading each other. It's just unfortunate that for Venoshock's sake, they are just falling a little bit behind in these trades. But 800 gold lead so far for Abandoned. Do you expect this game to keep going the way it is with the aggression, or do you think that it might calm down now, thinking that one team does have this lead early on?
I think it's going to slow down a slight. It's not going to be as hectic as it was for the first 2 minutes, but I feel like there's going to be a lot of fighting going on. Akali does have dominance over the top lane, which you wouldn't think with the melee into the range, but just pings coming out.
Yeah, I was going to say I wonder if the Aftershock's coming into play, but it's not really. It wouldn't really have helped out in either situation, I don't feel. It was really good for Yukala before to get that knockback on his W, to put the Rex down the tower, gets that kill. He is going to be down roughly 15 CSs. I didn't really expect that. I thought he would have been up in farm in this lane, just being able to comfortably shut the Karthus on the tower, have that prio, roam with the Lee Sin early on. But things do happen. It's not always clear cut of what's happening. We do see the red side control ward deep in that jungle. The top side Lee Sin coming in for another gank. It's going to ward up into the Q. Alperen is going to ulti in, does get the Q off, 5-point strikes. Not going to be able to get the second part of his ultimate. Does not want to dive, does not know where Rek'Sai is on the map, as he is bot side looking for possibly a gank. But Aiden going to miss his spells. Bit of BM from Queso there. Alistair's going to roam up, maybe look for something. But do you think they could have executed that top lane gank better, or do you think that was probably the best they could have done?
I feel like it could have been better, but either way, it does force. I mean, he doesn't TP back to lane, but with that, he's going to miss even more farm, and he's going to put him in a bigger deficit. So even without getting the kill, it still puts him even further behind, missing like, what is that, almost an entire wave there was.
Yeah, could be a potential gank, though. They're not going to go for it. Don't know where Lee Sin is, and this is where vision priority becomes a huge bonus to have. Just like in the last game, the fact that IGNI were able to have vision control means they could roam first. They can make the proactive plays, and it just shows you coordination is a big key to how you can control the early game. So we do see the bot lane is roaming right now with the Rek'Sai. It's good to see. It's proactive. They're communicating. They're talking to each other what they need, and it's going to be very, very important as the game slows down. Very explosive early game start. Karthus does have 2 parts of the Rod of Ages. Talia sitting double Dark Seal, but is only down a single minion wave. It's not too big of a deal. She is up only 180 gold so far with this Karthus coming getting this pending wave. I just wonder though, will they need to snowball this Akali further? How much is she really going to be able to get done against the likes of the Rek'Sai, the Gnar, the Alistair, who can CC her, who can keep her in place, essentially. The lane phase. Do you feel like there's a lot of room for Akali to outplay this squad, or do you feel like it's on Venoshock to more mess up?
I think the Akali can easily one-on-one outplay the Gnar at times, but I feel like there is a lot for Venoshock to do to be able to make that happen. There's a lot of play potential.
Yeah, no, you're right. I think it's very exciting to see. It's something different. I'm glad more people will trend towards carries. As Talia could be called.
Tanks.
Rest of the tunnel going to come through. Is the flash knock-up? Is there going to be enough damage? Though Trolex is there. Lee Sin kick with the Q. He's going to ult the execute onto the Talia. Sorry. Thresh is going to try and flash ignite with the flay. Not going to get anything. Miss. Oh! Somehow lands that hook through little pants' Alistair. It's going to be the kick, he's not going to take it. Alistair taking a lot of damage from the Cullen, does get flayed back again, does have flash though, is going to knock the Lee Sin back with the headbutt, and I never even seen Sivir get the Q there on the kill. They could tunnel this a bit further. Nah, no Sivir, can't take that any further. Sorry, that was a bit messy, but I'm trying my best. But 2 kills for the side of Venoshock, and they'll be happy to get those 2 kills. What do you make of that, and what breakdown could you give me that one?
I feel like it is something they need. They do have to try and be proactive. Oh, as Trolixie just takes down Karthus in the mid lane.
Yeah, I mean, he's going to ulti, but he's nowhere near going to get the kill on this one. That's a bit more of a tilt ultimate. And I believe that was the E flash coming through. Slows guarantees the Q to land, and it's a free kill onto the Karthus. And yeah, with Lee Sin 3-1 lead, this is what he will want. But it's a shame we don't have things like a replay system, like you know, the fans production that LEC have. We could have seen how that fight started with Aiden being caught out, or so to say, Yukalu on the Talia. He does go for the boots, so I wonder, you know, same thing that happens with supports when they do get things like boots early. You know, it does open up to have and get around the map a little bit more. But yeah, I feel like the Karthus has done quite well to keep Aiden in this lane. Hasn't, you know, he's level 8. Haven't seen an ultimate come out from him yet. The Rek'Sai is hanging around. You see the Shark is going to possibly come over this Raptor wall. Trolexi is going to back. So no potential. That controller is still on the top side jungle. As we see, the map predominantly controlled by red side wards.
Yeah, and I feel like it's something that they should really take a lead on. Like with the Talia, and while they do have the Cav result down, I feel like they should really try to make a play around this bot side, especially with the Akali having a roll up as well. Like with the Talia wall, they could easily make a play down to the bot side as well with the Fresh.
Yeah, I just wonder if we're going to see once Alistair hits 6, you know, Unbreakable Hole coming out, maybe they have enough damage, they feel confident to take 2v2. Maybe use it on the hunt with the Rek'Sai. Could see a potential for that, but they will be feeling a bit more confident. You know, they've got a couple of kills back, the game looks almost even. Sivir is scaling up as the Unbreakable Wall does come out in a defensive manner after the hook and flay from One More Light on this Thresh. And I don't know if he has a support main, I haven't checked his account. I feel like he is probably a mid lane player, but yeah, he is piloting this Thresh rather well. As misses the head, but good E away from Lucian. As he's going to use the Cullen, he doesn't have the Breakable Wall, he doesn't have Flash, he's going to get the kill. Could be a double kill though, he does have, no, he's already used the Cutlass and he's just going to auto down, bounce or go next IRL. We do see the Talia coming out, does flash away. Trolexi is round, so he's a bit pincered. I wonder who's going to try and get the kill to Lee Sin Q coming out into the auto attack, and that's going to be another kill for Trolexi's Lee Sin. A little bit of miscommunication there. Little Pants just feeling like he could tank that hook up and then a poor 2v2. What do you make of that one? The Vixel.
I feel like it was kind of well played from Abandon's side. They did use all their resources they could. Alistair's ult being used defensive again. It is just putting them on a longer delay. But they are, I guess, Venoshock's side, it is all they really want to do is scale, and Abandon's doing the right thing of not allowing that. Trying to force as much as possible.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. I also feel like the way Ven are going about this bot lane is that they will outscale. Sivir will naturally outscale the solution. Taking 2v2 fights, do you really need to? You're already at CS def, so you're getting shoved in. As he could catch out the Lucian here, he doesn't have any summoners, he's going to get the travel as he was. Trample is going to get the E down. There's the Ignite. They're going to give Sivir the kill. He does flash away. You know, he does E away. Sorry, but and the Q misses. Alistair's going to unfortunately get that kill with the Ignite, but they do punish a bit of overstaying. Poor recall, and they are punished for it. That's a kill back to the bot lane of Veno. 5-7. They are down 1,200 gold at this point. 12 minutes into the game. It's not too big a deficit. You have the Karthus scaling. Same with the Sivir. Where do you see the next play happen? Do you see it around this Drake that's potentially taken now, even though Trolexi's topside? Do you see it around a Herald with the two top laners? What do you think is going to happen?
I really feel like they're really bothered about any of the objectives right now. Like, Lee Sin's probably trying to go trade the Rift Herald Light now, or he's just going to walk back towards the mid lane and try and go for a gank, apparently. The objectives don't really seem to be like a bother, especially the Cloud Drake. I'm not sure which dragon is next. It is an Infernal next, so maybe there will be a fight there.
A strange TP there from Alperin, or Halberin. He just TP'd, he was at his tier 3 tower, with the wave not actually getting shoved in just yet, and he decides to TP, even though the wave was not even reached his tower. So an interesting TP. That means Stabit does have the cooldown available, so I wonder if they will use this information to possibly play around a bot side gank potential, maybe break this tower. Maybe try and get Sivir a lead she needs, as she is down 1,000 gold at this point. The flash hook, he is on a ward. Charlie's sitting there, is going to get knocked back by the Talia, flashes away, and the Ignite comes through from Yukalu, and that's just an easy kill. He does not know, of course, he is on a ward, and yeah, just a really, really good play from Abandon, using the vision control that they have, and Charlie's punished for it, and he would not have seen that coming.
Yep, very good from a bandit side, using other resources, the deep vision, to be able to pick off the wreck side, but obviously...
Ooh. Ooh.
That's an ultimate.
He's just going to ulti. I mean, Lee Sin's going to W. Don't think he's going to die. Oh, wait, he doesn't have W up.
Doesn't
Okay.
have the W.
He just dies and that's a free kill. I mean, does he really need to do that? The fight in the top lane, though, this could be dangerous. He does have ulti. He flashes away. Flash ult from the Akali. Gets the soul kill onto Sabbath. And yeah, just a little bit of a misplay. Stepping up too far in that lane. Underestimating the Akali damage with the Hextech Gunblade. And he's going to get punished for it as we see Venoshock now start to take control of the spot lane. But Talia going to come through. He does ulti. They have both flash. No, flash on Alistair just available. I'm going to try and turn around. He is going to go down for it. Hook just missing. But again, good proactivity from the Talia. We've seen 2 ultimates now result in 2 kills, you could say. Even though the first one went over to Strelexi. And that is better from a bandit mid laner. It's something you want to see, being proactive. But we do see the return play, I guess, is that Karthus is able to farm up a little bit more in the mid lane. Strelexi is going to try and harass him a little bit, but nothing much happening. Do you think that that could have been avoided? Made a better communication? Talia might not have got that off?
Well, there was a gap in the wall as well, which I don't think Alex even realised. He could have probably just walked down and round.
Oh, nice kick. Flash is going to knock him back. Talia not really in range though. Strelexi really forcing out on that. I feel like maybe if he was a little bit closer in the lane, or maybe Yukio could have committed Flash as well. Could have got that off. 5-point strike going to harass this Nardan a little bit more. But yeah, as you were saying, maybe they could have escaped. Alistair did have Flash. Sivir was in no place to die. She was too far back in the lane. As we see the gank from Charlie coming in, knock up from the wreck side. Misses the hook. Alistair's coming in here now. The lantern comes out. Is going to use the ultimate. Is he going to be able to get it? Yes, the Q from Karthus is going to be able to get him. And now Lee Sin's caught out. He doesn't have Flash after using that kick flash on to Queso before no combo coming out from Alistair. And it looks like it's going to be a 1 for 0. And just a bandit getting a little bit antsy. They really don't need to do this. They have leads in bot, jungle, top. And now Alistair's caught out. He does have Flash. He is going to use the Unbreakable Bow. Is it going to be enough damage coming through? He does Flash away this time. Charlie is going to take a bit of a call into the back. I don't know if Rude is going to chase this with his Flash. He knows Alistair does not have after flashing. He is going to Flash Q. Does get the kill. That is Flash now committed for 300 gold. Is that going to come back to haunt him? Maybe not. 4-1 and 2 on the Lucian. And do you think this game is starting to get away from Venoshock, or do you think these proactive plays might not come to anything?
If you're looking at the gold terms, there's a 2k gold lead coming over to Abandon. They are really being proactive, using all their abilities that they can. As going back to Yukalu's dev, like, there obviously was a lack of communication as Fresh Lantern was there, but he decides to flush back towards his turret instead of taking the Lantern. So there's always errors, and as it being an amateur league, there's always room for failure, and that's just what Venoshock needs to find and execute into.
Yeah, they still haven't lost the spot tower. You know, Sivir is 20 CS down, and I believe maybe 1600 gold down. Mid is currently 800 gold up. Top lane is down for the side of Venoshock, is down 800 gold to Alvaron's Akali. Jungle 200 gold down for the side of Venoshock. And support 500 gold lead for the Thresh. So yeah, slightly leads in all lanes, but nothing too substantial, I would say. Not if they're not able to use this lead. There's plenty of room for Venoshock to come back in this lane. They do have the double scaling. You could argue, say top lane, but there is always going to be the potential for the Akali to one-shot either the Sivir or the Karthus in this game, but we'll see how it's used. Obviously no tank, going to be the Hextech Flash coming out from Alistair, not going to get anything. More harass coming out from the Akali, and with a 36-35 CS lead so far. Really done a good job without any resources at all, apart from that one gank that didn't result in anything really, apart from a 10 CS lead for Albaron. He has done well to get this lead on his own.
The junglers are pathing towards the mid lane. They are obviously, the Infernal is now up. There is a objective that needs to be played around. Trelixy is invading the jungle. He's behind the Rek'Sai.
He is right now, but this could be a 4-man collapse. I mean, Lucian is not in any position to really get this gank off. I mean, he's going to sit there. But Charlie, are you okay? He is okay. He isn't AFK. He isn't watching the stream to maybe ghost out Trelixy's position, and he is going to get away with the tunnel. But does that give priority over to Abandon him to just take this Infernal? even though bot lane is getting shoved. I mean, they need to be careful because they know Trolexia is on the spot side while Rek'Sai is
Starting the
top
dragon.
side. Yeah, it's a very strange decision. I don't know if it's been communicated that they're going to give this up anyway. It just feels very strange that you would give up an Infernal Drake.
Yeah.
They are going to use the Herald as a counter, I guess, to it. And I just wonder where Troy's is going to roam. Is he going to roam mid? He's going to potentially roam bot, maybe a 3v2 dive, get the counter.
However, should fall.
Oh, and it does just. Oh, I was going to say that would have been.
I don't think anyone was in range to get the gold for it. Did they?
I don't
Does
know if
Rek'Sai
they
get it?
changed it. I can't remember if you need just the proc for the jungle or whoever places the Herald to get the gold from the tower, but I believe the local gold wasn't there. I'm not too sure. No, I don't think he was, but
One gank.
yeah, it's just a bit of a strange. I would say a bit of a strange trade, but maybe not. As Halpern does do the TP back to lane again. Sabbath does have his TP up.
Yes.
Hasn't really used
Interesting.
it. Hasn't utilised it at all on the map. No coordination with getting this bot lane play off. You know Akali cannot respond. It will be a good trade, but it's going to be the Warthog kick for the Lee Sin. Rex is coming in. Karthus going to come in. This is going to be 2 easy kills with the side of Venoshock. A bit too much for a bandit to handle their really good counterplay. Rek'Sai wasn't a bot lane able to counter that gank. They knew that was coming. And yeah, 2 kills back and now the tower for Venoshock, and the gold lead only down to 500 now. Just very good play, proactively coming out from Venoshock.
Yeah, I feel like it's a really bad call from a bandit from the start with Akali and just using a teleport to get back to top lane, knowing Nar also has his TP up. They have full yeah, to get
Priority,
to priority to be able to work around that.
Yeah, he's got to trade into an Arctic on his back a bit. Mega Nar not really going to be in too much danger, especially with Spectre's cow. Second coming out, not going to go for a frozen mallet, or he might do after this kill. But yeah, they didn't have priority. They went for it anyway. They did not know Charlie's positioning. They did not think of the consequences of that play. Karthus ultimate going to come through, picks himself up a couple of assists, and yeah, you know, gold lead diminished down to 200 gold now. It's not much at all. As Karthus going to face check, he does avoid a W, and he's going to be fine able to walk away. It's starting to get, I would say, a little bit more scary. Of course, there is still room. Lucian has gone with the Essence Reaper. It's a nice change in build because obviously Black Cleaver is a nice aim to have, but when your jungler's going to go it, and also there is no tank yet on the side of Venoshock, do you really need to prioritize it? No, you don't. So you know, it's essentially a smart choice. I mean, he is going to flay, not going to get the spell shootout. Does
Go
throw the
wide.
hook heading towards my window. And yeah, that's the end of that really. I was hoping for a little bit more excitement, but yeah, didn't use the spell shot on the flay. He stayed calm and composed. As we see the gold lead now dead even in this game, 22 minutes into the game. Now around this Baron, obviously with both bot lanes now top, do you expect to see a play in the next couple minutes, or do you think it will go past that 30 minutes before we see something explosive?
Something's going to happen top lane in the next 5 minutes, 100%, maybe even 2 minutes. But as you're saying, like, oh,
This could be dangerous. I mean, Akali doesn't have any energy, and they're going to use the mega. Kick over the wall. I mean, he's just going to kick up into his team now. Karthus is going to be able to put some damage out now. These two members are on the wrong side of the map. They do have the wall to cut them off, which is actually going to be a really good wall in the end. Rudin's going to eat over the wall. 3v1. I don't know what he's doing right now. Karthus is going to come down. He is going to pick up the Thresh. And that's another 2 kills as Halbern goes out as well. Could this be the potential Baron for Venoshock with 3 members dead? Trolexi still alive. Would still be risky. They're going to go for it anyway. But yeah, again, just a very strange play. You think that your bot lane is safe there, but Lucian dashing over the wall, 3v1, thinking he can maybe get a kill and they can turn. Clearly not the case. Trolexi the wrong side of the map, down to 4k already, probably not going to be able to get in range. Mega Nar just being a bouncer at this point, keeping the Lee Sin away. It's going to be a Baron, and that is going to be a 2,000 gold lead as Talia flashes in, tries to get I guess that maybe the potential steal or kill on the backside as Nar's going to now run down. Troxy does not have ultimate. Does have flash to get away. He is going to use it. And now Aiden is caught out, not really realising his own positioning. Could get the trail kill. He doesn't. Carthus picks up another kill. 5, 2, and 4. And this game has just really gotten away. You did say there was going to be a play in the next 5 minutes topside, but did you expect it to go like that?
Honestly, yeah. You saw all the players, the entire team of Abandoned was on top side. They was waiting for a counter gank, as well as Venoshock was also showing in the top side jungle. They were waiting for a counter gank. And yeah, the somewhat attempted hero play from Rude Dude was interesting to say the least. Didn't work out. Now, for the first time, Venoshock does have the lead in the game.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see what they're going to be able to do with it. We see Abandoned generally just throw their lead, as they're able to pick up a Ocean Drake as a consolation prize. Yeah, I mean, the focus from them there as well, you know, focusing down the Alistair for maybe a bit too long, and then obviously you're having to use the good old Trump wall to try and save your team. Proactivity out the window, really, on that play. But yeah, this Carthus is almost going to have death cap. I mean, you do see very little resistance on the other side, a Hex Drinker at most. This Carthus damage is just going to absolutely shred through. I mean, to be fair, all of them are. There's no real resistance on both teams apart from that kill, so we're going to see the Cullen do a lot of damage on the backside though. Severed's position is just a little bit questionable. They're standing up far too far in that lane, getting a little bit too hypey there. Still needs to be careful. This Lucian 2.5 items is still going to do a lot of damage. As we see them might have to back off now.
Yeah, they're attempting to siege the mid lane. Alistair is looking for an engage, but I guess they should probably just go towards the top side and just take the turret most likely. So I guess they are just going to recall and reset. Abandon's just going to go through the jungle and take back the vision. And the game's just going to be delayed a little bit longer until the next ARAM.
Yeah, fair enough, yeah. Could be very well the case. They might just want to run down mid again. And just to remind the people at home watching this game that the implications of this game is that whoever wins will finish 5th and play against Kex in the quarter-final of playoffs, and whoever loses it is going to play against Nox. But Alperin has to use the E plus the ulti just to get out of that situation there. And yeah, it's really falling apart. It's not what we want to see. It is the right idea where you are flanking on this Akali, you can maybe get something off onto a squishy carry, the Sivir or the Karthus, but even with the Rod of Ages, the Leandra's coming through, he's not going to be able to be one-shot, I don't feel, at this point. And now with that Death Cat coming through, are they going to be able to stop this Karthus? You know, time will tell how they execute the fights to come. They are going to be able to skew this red buff for Root to Solution. Top tower is going to go down. I wish we could see a Baron power play. It looks like it's about 1,500 gold, something like that. Not the huge.
Yeah, the gold was pretty even, and now is it 3k gold lead you're looking at since the Baron?
Almost 3,000 gold. Yeah, probably a 2k plus Baron power play. Sorry, you could say, but yeah, again, nothing substantial coming out just yet. Alperin's going to be
Carly's in person here.
He does have the W available, and Karthus is going to get run down.
Prosso is very strong.
Oh, and it's going to burn him down.
He's
He does dodge away. He's going to use the ultimate. Heal comes out. Still too much damage. It's going to be the speed of kills. Is Yukala going to go down as well? He is not very close, so it's going to be the 1-for-1. And Yukala has to go back to base. It looks like it's going to be the inhibitor just because one member is dead, and it may as well be two with Yukala's health bar. Inhib's going to go down. Very, very good trade for Venoshock. And yeah, it looks like they are on their way to 5th place at the moment, but yeah, still life in this abandoned side yet.
The top 8 does fall down. The Baron has run out. The next objective is 1 minute 30. It says it's an Infernal. Yep, it is an Infernal. And then the Baron is shortly afterwards, so I guess it's just farm up until then. I guess they are going to try and get this mid lane tower. Wow.
I mean, yeah, to be fair, this game could still turn. You know, the gold lead isn't absolutely humongous. It is definitely a lead, but it's not. Oh, okay. Nice little bit of trickery coming out there from Trulexi. Just baits the pulverizer from the Alistair. Nothing major really. I wonder if Sivir is sitting on 2.2k, so we'll probably be looking to get that IE when she backs. 3 item Sivir is obviously going to do a lot of damage on this card, picking up a blue buff. Is able to probably to keep his E on toggle. And yeah, I just wonder who's going to really frontline for this abandoned side. You know, we have Hex Drinker, 2 past the Black Cleaver, we have the Morello, not the Zonias from the Akali. Same for mid, but just a stopwatch really. It's going to keep him safe. Thresh, it's just it's far too squishy against this team. And it's a very worrying sight to see that the lead didn't snowball hard enough. And you just wonder who's going to frontline for this team.
Yeah, I mean, if you look at it, Venoshock have always been in the right place at the right time. They've executed their combat. Like, I haven't really seen Abandoned put like their entire comp into a fight yet. Like, I haven't really seen Akali help. Like, she's only 1-on-1. That's not much input at all. Even though she does have a lot of damage, and she hasn't really been able to use that damage.
Yeah. I'm just thinking now, this Inferno probably going to go over to Venom. I mean, Halbern does have this TP on the Akali mid lane. Priority is over to the side of Abandon. Mega Gnar popped at the exact right time. The Khan's going to come down. Here comes the wall from Talia. The hook going to go on to the Gnar, I presume. Alistair's going to zone away with the help, but Pulverize onto the back line. It's a very, very messy fight. Akali having to use the ult now. How much damage is Karthus able to do? He's getting one shot. Lucian is going to be flashed away on Rek'Sai coming through. How many kills is going to pick up? It's going to be 1 kill trade with the Karthus ultimate, 2 for 1 for the side of Venoshock plus the Inferno. It is a positive trade after a very, very messy fight.
Yep, sorry, it's someone in my room. The trade does go over towards Venoshock's side. The minions was on the top tower. It didn't do any damage at all. The TPs was forced out, but now it's the Baron is up. I guess that's where we are going to see. They are going to try and push out the side lanes, so they are going to have the advantage with all lanes pushing. They are going to go for that Baron.
Yeah, you would think, okay, maybe Charles gets the recall coming through now, maybe not, but yeah, it was a very sporadic fight. Really 2 or 3 things going on there. Akali onto the Karthus bursts him out, and then you have 3 members of Venoshock onto the Lucian. They kill him with the Rek'Sai ultimate. Alistair's on the bot side trying to zone away to Leah, and it's just a very messy and uncoordinated fight from both teams. But that is the potential for Abandoned. You know, it's only 2 for 1. That's the sort of potential they need. They need Halbern to be able to assassinate just one of these targets, and it could turn the fight in their favour. Of course, I would like to see Rude Dude maybe a bit closer to his Thresh, or someone that can maybe kick away or Talia W away. Just have that peel.
Kali does not teleport up.
Yeah, and she is bot. I wonder if that is going to be a factor in the decision making of this Baron. Obviously, no, everyone is alive. She's going to recall now. There is a ward.
They have to contest this.
It is going to be control ward down now. 3k down. I mean, they're going to have to go for a potential steal. The client is not helping me at all. He's going to get Mega Gnar into the wall. They're going to finish the Baron. We're not going to be able to see that. They're going to take out this Trolexi on the Lee Sin, and now Thresh is potentially caught out. Uses the box. Alistair could go down here. Sivir is here for a lot of damage to follow up. Halbern is going to use the ult into the backline. Does get potentially 1 kill. He does get 1. He does get killed with the Sivir, but here comes the Karthus ultimate coming out. Rek'Sai is going to be popped. The Q comes out at the wrong time. It's going to be able to. Oh, he just dies to the rocks on the ground from Talia. I can't remember the name of the ability. And it looks like it's going to be a 3 for 3 with the Baron going over to Venoshock. And again, a very, very messy fight. And you would say, even though the Baron goes over, Abandoned are finding ways to get kills.
Yep, they are still out the game. They are allowing them to get themselves more items. They did really use their item advantage, their vision advantage really good there. Like, maybe being able to fight from in the bushes, while Venoshock really could not see them at all. Rude Dude was able to put out a lot of damage from sitting inside the bush, which had no warding at all. Although, yes, the Baron does go over, the inhib does respawn. But again, it just gives time for Abandon to buy up and hopefully live for another minute.
Yeah, yeah, we've seen the right idea from Venoshock as well. They knew Akali didn't have TP, as you said. They forced it, the Lee Sin not to be able to get into the pit using the Alistair and the Gnar. They secure the Baron, take a poor fight, you could say, argue, in the jungle. And 1 minute 42 on the streak. We'll see what they're able to do with this the second Baron. It's going to be another Inferno, so 3 Infernos out of the 5 Drakes we're going to have in this tiebreaker match. The final game, you could say, of the EQ regular split. And yeah, how fitting that we do get 3 Infernos for it. I'm just wondering though, how does a good team fight look for Abandoned and Venoshock? What do you think needs to happen for Abandoned to be able to take a winning team fight?
They really need to play off of Venoshock's mistakes. They need to try and bait and engage, pass someone off with the Thresh. I don't think they're really going to win a 5v5 at all.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. it's going to come down to maybe a fantastic lead sync kick, a knockback from Talia, a good hook, something like that. Just something a little pick onto one of these targets. Also going to be much harder onto the Sivir, but he did go for the Void Staff 4th item, even though there is very little MR on the side of Abandoned. I remember a stat being told to me, I've said this a few times, that 80 magic resist is what is generally the target for a Void Staff. It does make the item worth buying. Without that, it's just really a waste because of the percentages, the way it works. Maybe Azonia's would have been better for a bit more safety, but feels confident enough. 8-4 and 4, 281 CS at the 34-minute mark. It's playing rather well on this Karthus, and we'll see in the next fight that potentially could be around this Inferno who will execute better.
Yep. So maybe the timing fight they are going to come and contest is the Nari still pushing the top lane. He does have teleport up.
Here comes the Unbreakable Will. Arcer's tanking up. 5 members get a 4-man headbutt. Charlie is going to be able to take this, miss the Gnarl, and it's going to be a 1v1 so far. Karthus and Lee Sin going down. In comes the Karthus ultimate, is able to take on another member. Double kill. Gnar is going to probably be able to chase down the Talia. That's another double kill for the Gnar. Rek'Sai is on the hunt, misses the Q on to root the solution. Is going to be ulted, that is going to be the ace, and that is most likely going to be the game through the top lane. Of course, it's going to be the game. 50-second death timers. GG's coming out from Yukalu. And yeah, the game just fell away. Too much damage for the side of Venoshock. And GG's, and congratulations to Venoshock securing 5th place in the EQ split.
Yep, both teams are in playoffs, so no bad feelings, I guess. It's just seeding. Yeah, again.
Yeah,
there was, as I said, there wasn't able to win the team fight.
Nice flash coming out there from Little Pants, and yeah, unfortunately for Abandoned, things just fell away around that first Baron. Got picked off, a couple of bad fights cost them, and yes, it wasn't really a game of really huge margins. It was just a couple of mistakes, and unfortunately for Abandoned, their mistakes cost them a lot more than Venoshock's did. But I'll hand the MVP vote over to you. Normally it's me doing it. It feels strange handing it over to someone else. But who would your MVP be for this game? Who was your standout player?
I really don't think there was any standout. I mean, Quasto did do a lot. He was very tanky. He did able to absorb a lot of damage and deal a lot of damage. Like, even if you look at the gold graphs now, he did have 16k at the end of the game. Overtopping over anyone next was worth 14k on his team, with 15k on the enemy. I'm gonna give it to Quasso.
Yeah, I think for yes, damage is a very flattering stat when it comes to Karthus, but yeah, I agree. You look at how every lane was going individually. It really took a lot for them to get into the game. Aiden wasn't really able to get too many runes off. Didn't have a CS, so they didn't really have much priority in that lane. And Queso was able to do a lot of damage for a team, a lot of work, went for the void stuff, went for more penetration rather than a defensive banshee. So it paid off. And yes, that will be it. Any final words as we end the stream?
Nope, it was a good game. It went the distance, 35-minute game. It was back and forth. You did see the lead come out early from Team Abandoned, but they wasn't able to extend it out and turn it into a win.
Well, alright guys, that's going to be the end of week 12 in the Equinox League. Regular split. Tune in for next week with the playoffs. We'll start 3rd versus 6th and 4th versus 5th. And until then, it has been a pleasure. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.
Goodbye.